All right. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is Phil Nagy and Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports, officially the beginning of week 4 in our sim. And this is as must-win as it gets. Browns are at home. Second opportunity to play the Steelers again, and that man, Deshaun Watson, needs to have a much better day. Some of it's, of course, not his fault, as Madden going to Madden, but he needs to continue to play better. And the Browns, they got to do whatever they can to get it done, Kit, right?
Absolutely. Can't come out of here without this win. It's crucial that you split this early series with your arch rival Steelers, and then you just expect more out of this roster. This roster is very, very good. We obviously know how broken Madden is, but they've got to play up to potential here, and that's going to be on the coaching. That's going to be on the players. It's going to be on all of them. Come together, rally, and flip the script on this season.
Yeah, 0-4 would be very detrimental, especially considering that 3 of those would be in the division.
That's right.
As we've already played the Steelers once, of course, and the Ravens last week. So here we go. Week 4 in First Energy. Cade York, right foot, 2 ball, and that one's way out of the back of the end zone. So a little breeze headed towards the dog pound. And rookie Kenny Pickett out onto the field. Here's a look at what he has done so far through 3 weeks. The Steelers are 2-1 in those 3 weeks. 9-15 through the air, 4 TDs, and 3 interceptions. Welcome in, Karen, and welcome in, Graham. Go Browns. Woo, woo. Got to have it here today. Both sides of the football, actually all 3 phases, could use a little bit of a bump from the last few games.
That's right.
First play of the game, give it up the middle. Najee Harris, and Clowney is right there to bring him to the ground. That's a good way to start. No gain for the Steelers.
That is a good way to start. Really nicely down the line to just fill that run contain.
Up the middle again, Anthony Walker. Ball comes out late, and it's picked up by the Browns. We'll see if this one stands. Taven Bryan is the responsible party.
Late indeed. We'll see if they review this. I'm wondering if it will get reviewed. If it does, if it was out. There's the review.
There it is. Yeah. Hey Darnell, welcome in. Hey James.
Did seem pretty late.
It did feel pretty late. Yeah, that knee's definitely down, and he's laying on the ground when that ball comes out. Kind of a punch it out at the bottom of the pile situation, but. Yeah. Maybe enough to get a little bit of juice going for the defense, regardless, as this one we expect to come back. And it is going to be a 3rd and 7 for the Steelers. Hey, Keith, welcome in. We're open. Maybe the Steelers will get maddened today.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice.
Here's a 3rd and 7. Pressure coming from Miles and up the middle from Bryan, and he'll dump it out short. And they'll actually lose 2 yards on the dump off to Najee Harris and a 4th and 9. Browns go 3 and out on the first drive. Great way to start the game.
That's the way it should be. Browns defense earning that 3 and out. Really a very solid first effort here, and really the way you need to get the day started.
Absolutely. All right. Now officially onto the field. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. This Browns offense did some more tweaking of the playbook and situational things. So we don't have any quarterback draws from their own 1-yard line.
Yeah.
Here's a fake to Chubb. They'll go right side, a little boot action. Watson with time, fires over the middle, wide open. DPJ, first down and more into Steeler territory. 25 yards and a first down, Browns.
Yep, finding that little softness there in the zone, and at the second level, goes ahead and fires a nice seed there. That's just where you want it to exploit the defense here. Nicely done on that boot action.
Left side Chubb. He's through the first level, bullying his way over defenders, and he's going to pick up 9 on his first touch of the day for Nicholas Jamal Chubb. 2nd and 1 for the Browns.
Yeah, I love getting that run game going early, too. Right out of the play action into the run. Very effective there.
2nd and 1, they run again left side. This time the Steelers are up to the challenge. Miles Jack and Devin Bush, 55 and 51. The 2 middle linebackers are there. 3rd and 1, they're going to spread them out 5 wide. Welcome in, 504. Browns went 3 and out on defense their first possession. That was about it. You've missed so far. Throw to the right side. Caught! First down, Amari Cooper. Haven't seen that look yet. Cooper was way on the outside. He threw it short, and Njoku was kind of there to block for him. Able to give him enough room for a first down, Browns.
Yeah, it looked like it was set up to be an intentional little pick setup, but they got the ball before the pick was set up, so he tried to just work him as a blocker, but didn't get a lot after it, but the first down more important.
No, he didn't. Here's Chubb up the middle, pushing the pile down for another 5 yards. on first down. Second and 5, Watson. Here comes Waddy, gets around Conklin, but Watson feels it and throws it to Chubb, who shoves the defender down. Terrell Edmonds, the safety. First down, Browns now inside the 20.
And the offense responding here in a big way as we're seeing them really coming out firing after the defense put out a good effort on their first drive.
Indeed. Watson again, little drag across the middle, caught, short gain, but he pushes his way forward. That's Donovan Peoples-Jones again, 8 yards to set up a 2nd and 2. And yes, Lincoln, so far so good. Up the middle, Chubb. He'll try to go back to the left and he'll run into a defender. They're going to be, is this an inches situation? Nope, they're going to give it to him. 1st and goal. Nice run there.
Yeah, I like
Devin
that.
Bush met him at the line.
Like that. I like the fact that Nick Chubb's gotten the ball in his hands 4 times on the ground already in this drive, which is a good start to this game.
I agree. Shotgun now on 1st and goal from the 7. Watson stands in the pocket. Now he'll roll left. Now he'll go left. He's got some room and he'll slide down. Wisely not taking a shot there from Devin Bush. Sets up a 2nd and goal after the 3-yard gain.
Yeah, this is more like what we expect. Chose early to scramble and then took off with it, but then gave it up there near the end zone, just what you wanted to do, not taking that ugly shot.
I agree. Sacked and then
he stripped it out of his hand. Yeah, he stripped it out of his hands as he was tackling the guy. I've never seen that before. That was unusual.
So Watson sacks him and sacks Watson and just pulls it out of his hands.
Yeah.
And the Steelers have the ball. Unreal.
Yeah.
I have never seen that before.
Never seen that either. That was...
We couldn't have a nice thing. We had a proper scramble and everything, and then, just kidding, we're going to give a weird, freakish play to the other team. Unbelievable.
Wow.
I guess I should have knocked on wood louder, harder? I don't know.
I don't know, but that was like, I don't know, we've had 350, 400 sims now? I've never seen that.
I have never ever seen it just straight. I mean, it's definitely a thing. I've seen it in real life, but I've never seen it in the game before.
No.
So, and now Najee Harris will get the Steelers' first down of the game on the ground. Browns still have some momentum gathered from that first drive, but need to get it back here. Maybe a freak turnover headed our way at some point. There's a little bit of a shifting on both sides, and a slant is incomplete. Maybe could have been intercepted there as Anthony Walker kind of missaw the ball.
No, he didn't get his head around. He was looking at the defender, and if he looks at the ball, it pretty much hit him on the way. If he'd have just looked around, he'd have seen that coming, and that was an easy pick.
Indeed. Here's Pickett, right side. Throw it short. Oof! Take his legs out. Pratt Fryermuth, the tight end, can't hang on as JJ3 just about took his ankles right off of him. 3rd and 10 now. Pickett, blitz coming around the outside from Clowney. Pickett will throw deep left side. Pushed out of bounds.
That's right.
Nice play from Newsome.
That was all on Newsome, really. That last effort, seeing that the receiver was going to come down with it, getting that shove to get him out of bounds and forcing this punt here. That was a heads-up play from Newsome. Love it.
Using that wide or that line as another defender. He just like, hey, you can catch the ball if you want, but you're not going to land in bounds. He just picked him up midair and shoved him out. That was awesome.
Yep.
All right, well, the Browns defense certainly seems up to task now. 2 quick stops. Let's see if Deshaun can recover from that fluky little play we saw on the last drive. Here's a handoff up the middle. Kareem Hunt, 35, nearing the 40. Nice run for Kareem. 7 on his first touch of the day.
Yep, I like the run back pass balance so far. It's looking good and being productive so far. So we just got to capitalize now.
Chubb to the left side. He'll pick up 2 more. Sets up a 3rd and 1 for the Browns. Minka Fitzpatrick credited with the tackle. Turn around, give it to Chubb. No funny business. Right up the middle. Follow your ball. He's going to fumble again. Unreal. And the Steelers with the ball.
For a guy that never fumbles.
I can't make this up, guys. I can't make this up.
For a guy that pretty much never I mean, he's had what, like 2 fumbles in his time with the Browns, something like that?
Unreal. This is getting almost comical now.
It is.
2 very unlikely and very unique turnovers have given the Steelers their 3rd possession here. Can the Browns defense stop them one more time? over the middle. JOK sitting right on Nagy's backside. 3rd and 4 here. They're not quite in Boswell range with the wind in this face. Can the Browns get a stop here? Pressure kind of surrounding him. Pickett feels it, and he'll throw it away. All right, well, we'll see if they're going to try a long field goal. Nope, they're going to off to punt again. So the defense, man alive, are they standing on their heads right now as the offense has been snake bit by randomizations of the ones and zeros that we have not seen in a long time, and or ever.
In the process of it, they've looked really good. They've had good momentum, good balance. They've productive plays, all positive plays, very little going backwards. They just need, obviously not to fumble, but also they need to capitalize on that production that they're getting out of their players. They just need to find a way. Like, that was a very nicely schemed route to pop open on the defense. They just need to put this all together. It's right there.
Indeed. Watson starting the game 5 for 5. Browns do have all of the momentum still as well because of the defense. Here's Chubb. Nice little bang cut up the middle. He'll pick up 3 more on that stretch to the right side. 2nd and 7, continuing to stay on schedule.
And this is going to be a very important drive to keep the defense fresh. It needs to be a long, drawn-out drive here. This is going to be very important.
That's a good point. 2nd and 7, he'll just dump it right side to Nick Chubb. And Chubb picks up positive yardage, now 3rd and manageable once again. Kareem Hunt is in the backfield. Watson fires left side. Cooper comes back to the ball and is wise enough to know that Madden would not give him forward progress, so he turns back around and gets back across the first down for a second time.
Yep.
First down, Browns.
I like it. That nice little effort there to make sure he was past the sticks, just what you want to see, picking up that first down and continuing to keep this drive grinding clock and giving the defense a break.
Absolutely. Watson now, he'll fire deep into double coverage, unfortunately, and DPJ plays some DB there. Hey, welcome in, Red, from England. That's excited to have you on. 2nd and 10, a little float across the middle. That's Amari Cooper, who's had a productive first quarter, and they've got another 3rd and 3 coming up. Also, welcome in Darnell, welcome in Chris G. Some of you guys have popped on when I've been trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Here's an option keeper, Watson, 50, 45, 40, 35, and then a fumble again! Are you kidding me?
What is happening?
And what is happening? And it's picked up by Devin Bush. And they give it to the Steelers.
No!
What is happening right now?
Oh my goodness. This is wild.
He had such a nice scramble, too, on the option keeper. And then he could have just run out of bounds or slide.
That's right. And
Miles he gets tackled, and
Miles
somehow
with
the ball stays in.
Miles with a huge sack to respond. Defense continuing to play, helmets on fire out here. But it's just this is insane. If it weren't for the fact that the defense has been on point and the offense has looked good, you would think we should be up 21 points right now.
I know.
With all those wild fumbles, though, it's still a 0-0 game.
140 to 13 total yards, and it's a 0-0 game here nearing the end of the first quarter. Wendell, I don't know if there's any other way to put it. Madden hates us, and I do not understand it, and I cannot figure it out. Let's see if we can get something back. Here's Brian up the middle. Now the ball comes out. Come on, a scoop up for the Browns. It's Miles, and he'll go down inside the 10 at the 7. And finally, Madden giveth instead of just taketh away. Taven Bryan with a strip sack. And Miles picks it up, first down and goal for the Browns.
A defense standing on their heads indeed. Look at this, setting the offense up in prime real estate to be able to punch one in at last.
They got to get 7 here. They got to. Here's a drag late. He sees it to Njoku. He'll pick up a few, give him 4, sets up 2nd and goal now at the 3-yard line. And that's going to be all she wrote here for the first quarter. 0-0. What a wild first quarter it was. Browns offense has played great except for 3 fluky fumbles that the Steelers have gotten all 3 of. Madden 22, revenge of the league owners. That's funny. 2nd down, touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones absolutely had to have it, and they got it.
Yeah, schemed him wide open out on an island, out on the outside. DPJ just makes a beautiful little move to gain that separation just enough to get space, and Watson hits him easily. Touchdown. Love it.
Oh, finally. My heart can stop beating quite so fast. All right. First play of the second. Look at that, 145-1 total yard in this game, and it's just 7-0. Turnovers, man, the great equalizer. All right, come on, D. You still got all the momentum. You're playing great. I know you're tired. Get back out there and do it again. Put these chumps away early. Pickett will dump off to Harris left side, and Jacob Phillips and Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa are over there on the tackle. A gain of 8 as Watson tries to fire up the offense over there on the sideline. Hey guys, remember the Bahamas? Pitch to the left side, pressure, and they're going to get there nicely, JOK, and then Clowney comes to clean up. 3rd and 2, can they get off the field again? Here's a delayed handoff up the middle, and a nice cut in the hole, and Harris breaks a tackle, and he's got a first down. Miles was the one that was there with him in the hole, and he gets past Miles and a first down to the 40-yard line. Hey Rick, welcome in. 13 personnel now, 3 tight ends into the game for the Steelers. Pressure in his face now, Bryant again, and Pickett's going to get real lucky by throwing that one away. Now 5 of 10 for 14 yards is Kenny Pickett to start this game.
Yeah, that pressure resuming. 3 guys right there in his face. Got to love that. That's going to be a recipe for success on the day if you continue to have that pressure from the D-line, making things difficult back there for the young Pickett.
Nice run support there from JJ3. And now Pickett on a 3rd and 6 will fire open over the middle. A little skinny post to the tight end. That's Zach Gentry, 2nd tight end. And he beat a linebacker there in one-on-one coverage. First down inside Browns territory now. And now the Browns starting to show a little bit of gas as they are living big holes in the running game. Another 16 yards and a first down for Najee Harris, who's already has 47 in this first half. Kenny Pickett now, the rookie, in a shotgun. And he'll be back to pass with Winfrey in his face. Wobbler to the corner and knocked away. Looked like MJ Emerson was in the game there, 23, making the play.
Yeah, it was a very nice play from the rookie.
A stamina situation, back to pass. And I think we're going to get roughing the passer, unfortunately, based on when that flag came out. Yep. Could have been Clowney, yep, or it could have been Miles. Both of them hit him right afterwards. They're going to give it to Clowney, unfortunately, and that gives them a prime set of new downs inside the 4. Here we go, pitch left side. It's Benny Snell into the game, and he's going to get roped down right at the line of scrimmage, maybe even a loss of 1. 2nd and goal now. Come on, defense.
So, Lincoln, I don't even think Pickett is all that highly rated in the game. I think it's just, for whatever reason, he plays incredibly well against the Browns.
No, he's not.
I mean, why.
He's like a 70 rating or something like that.
Yeah.
3rd and goal now is another TFL. Come on, defense. Come on, baby. Miles again. Miles breaks out of it, and then they're going to go down, and Perrion Winfrey gets there.
Let's go.
A half sack for the rookie, and a half sack for Miles, and a 3rd one for the Demolition Dogs, and they're going to hold Boswell to a field goal attempt here.
I don't know why my monitor keeps doing that. It's weird. I'm not touching the mouse, and it's just like randomly popping me out of the full screen.
Interesting.
Yeah, not sure what's going on with that. But huge play for Miles as he just pistol-whipped that tackle, just putting him on his butt. Yeah, Okafor getting absolutely run over on that play, setting up that big sack. Huge turn of events.
Yep. All right, Browns here still with some momentum. They give it up the middle to Nick Chubb. He bounces off 1 tackler, and then the second one will bring him down 2 more yards for Chubb. 8 carries, 29 yards. Love that they've given him the ball 8 times already in 1 half. That's unusual for us, as here's Kareem Hunt up the middle now, and he'll get kind of roped down. Looks like maybe tackled by his face mask, but no call there. 3rd and 5.
So, Keith, to answer your question about possibly signing he's a very good player, obviously. He's nasty. He's old, 35, 36, something like that, which is not really this front office's MO to sign a guy quite that old. But he does bring an incredible availability record to bear, where he's played in all but like one game in his career, I think.
Yep.
So that's incredible. That dude just doesn't get hurt and is just always out there, always playing. Gives huge production out of that availability. So it very much could happen if we get him. I think he would be a valuable piece. I think he's not going to be like the every down. It'll be part of a rotation more so, but we'll see.
We'll see here as Watson will throw short and be way short of the line to gain after taking his first sack of the game from James's guy, Alex Highsmith from Charlotte. And our first chance to see Corey Bajorquez punt. This is into the wind, so we'll see how much he can flip the field here. As finally we have a drive that ends in a punt, not a fumble for the Browns.
I'll take a punt over a fumble. I mean, I certainly would like the production to continue and not go backwards like they did, but certainly better a punt.
Nice play. Look at Taven Bryan hop over the guard and then meet Najee Harris 2 yards deep. Love that. Bryan's playing well today.
He sure is.
2nd and 12 now, 5:50 to go. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on Sports. Appreciate everybody joining us here today. And he'll just dump this one off again to Najee Harris. Kind of has to turn backwards to catch it and therefore falls out of bounds. 3rd and 4. Browns with another opportunity to get off the field. Now Pickett is going to stand there, loads up big, takes a shot, and goes deep to the right side, and that shot makes that ball go out of bounds. And they're going to have to punt once again. Browns defense continuing to be strong here today.
Yep, really just worried about their workload in this one. They're getting absolutely. I mean, the time of possession in this game has been, with all those fumbles, it's clearly going to be favoring the Steelers here, and this defense going to get tired. You gotta hope they can hold up to it.
Here's Kareem Hunt, run blitz coming right up the middle, and Miles Jack, 51, waiting for him. Actually, they're going to give him a TFL there, loss of 1. Watson steps back into a shotgun now, 4:30 and counting on the clock here in the second quarter. Watson running, whoa, he missed it. 25, he's going to take it, 30, and he'll slide, thankfully. There was much rejoicing.
Yay.
He slid for 5, 3rd and 6. I can check afterwards, James, in terms of when they play the Panthers for you. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think if I remember from our fake sim season, I'm not sure why they're running it on 3rd and 6. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I don't like that call at all.
Going to get 1 yard, and they're going to have to punt again. Boo. If I recall correctly, there was like a little stretch maybe in the teens, like 13, 14, 15, something like that, where we played like all of the NFC South teams. Does that sound right, Kit? Remember we played, like when we did our first sim season, it was like Falcons and Panthers, like back-to-back kind of a thing?
Yeah, I think.
If I'm recalling something like that.
I think you're right. Been a while, but yeah, I think so.
It has. All right, anyway, 3:22. Come on, defense. You get a much-needed break in 3:22. Keep playing with your hair on fire. Up the middle, Harris going to be taken down by JJ3, and then that holding call comes out. We'll take those yards, back him up.
That's right.
That's going to be the second-year tight end, Pat Freiermuth. Still waiting for him to turn into Baby Gronk, right? Wasn't that his nickname coming into the draft last year?
That's right.
1st and 20. Pickett, the rookie, fires left side, knocked away. Look at that play from Greedy Williams. Lazy kind of throw and an even lazier attempt at the catch. Gives Greedy a chance to swat it away. 2nd and 20. Little pistol look, and they'll run it right. Nice pulling 2 players. Nice blocking up the field of the 20 near the 30. And another big 12-yard run for Najee Harris. He's up to 58. And that gets them right back into a manageable position here. 3rd and 7. Look at Miles obliterate the right tackle again. Hits him as he throws. Wobbler! And it's picked. No! Tipped! Ronnie Harrison had it in his hands, and then Greedy had it in his hands, and it ultimately falls to the turf incomplete.
Well, a possible short punt turns into a possible long punt here is really the end result.
Yes.
But
That's a wind-aided punt, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're right. That is. So it definitely is a swap of the field position. Would have loved to have that pick, but because it actually should have had that pick, especially taking advantage of that wobbler off all that pressure hitting him as he was trying to throw. But it should have been an easy pick. Instead, just a long punt.
Watson up the middle looked like that was an option, and he decided to give it to him. Now Chubb started off strong. His last couple carries have gone backwards, and we are going to tick down to the 2-minute warning. This will force the Browns to go to a hurry-up, which hopefully will be successful for them. I'm surprised they're running as much as they have. I told you when I did this yesterday offline, they threw a lot more than they ran, and they were up 35-6 at halftime.
Yeah.
Just shows to Goya the randomness widget that's built into the gameplay. 3rd and 2 now.
A lot of that. A lot of randomness.
Yeah, a lot of something. They have all 3 timeouts, and they're going to throw it short and get the first down to Donovan Peoples-Jones. Now 14 of 15 in the first half for Deshaun Watson, so you cannot complain about his efficiency in this particular game, just the weird little fumbles that have happened in this game so far. And he'll run. Nope, just kidding. He'll dump it off short, and Amari Cooper's going to go down. They'll call their first timeout right away.
What they need to do is come out with like some kind of a game plan approach where you have ability to build out an actual game plan for like percentages run pass. Also, like
the sack from Cam Hayward.
Also, the when do you go for it and when do you not, and then also maybe like scripting the first 15 or 20 plays like real teams do.
That'd be fun.
Those kind of things would be kind of a neat ability to interface or correct some of these things that it's doing. Another little option keeper there from Watson. Interesting, he didn't elect to go outside and bounce it further out. I think he had a lane to run.
He is, and he's going to force the Steelers to call their first timeout. They're going to get the football back with 2 timeouts in about 45 seconds. Watson's accuracy for deep passes is just fine, and we've seen him throw the ball down the field a bunch.
But in the sim, it's been 25%, which is terrible compared to his much better in real life than that.
I just don't get what they think about him and they're doing. So they're setting up a screen to the right side. The Browns are going to hit him. Look at Perron Winfrey and JOK right with Najee Harris. You can throw this screen if you want. We're going to take this kid's face off if you do. Pickett will now dial one up, and he'll chuck it deep to the left side. Greg Newsome with Johnson, and it's knocked away. How about Greg Newsome on that coverage? Browns will get the ball in the second half, Wendell. 3rd and 10 here. Throw it to the right side. Knocked away. Look at that left mitt come in from Denzel Ward, and they'll punt again. Unfortunately, they are against the wind here, so these Presley Harvin punts are just rocket shots down the field. Look at this one, another one inside the 15 where Grant touches it, and he'll get to the 18. Now with 23 seconds and 1 timeout, not sure how aggressive they want to do. Maybe just get yourself into the half and
get the ball
lick your
back,
wounds, let your defense rest, because you are throwing into the stiff breeze. Watson, now he'll chuck it deep. He's got the single coverage up in the air, and he can't bring it in. That's the rookie David Bell. 2nd and 10. He had the one-on-one coverage, but as you can see, the wind knocked that one down. It was a little bit short.
Again, David Bell is a possession receiver. Not sure why they're choosing to take him for the shot ball deep. That should be the Schwartz, DPJ, one of those guys. But David Bell is more your Landry slot type personnel. It should be in there running a bit more of that possession receiver in the middle.
A little jet sweep to Cooper, which takes 0 time off the clock. So the Steelers do use their last timeout, and they're going to have 1 play with the football here. Bojorquez from inside his 10, left foots this thing up towards the right sideline. It's going to be taken for and fair caught by Gunnar Olszewski, who is their kick and punt returner now. And 1 play for Pickett to heave it. He's got the wind at his back. I don't know if he's got a 65-yard arm. We'll find out here. Browns are going to just rush 3, it looks like. And Pickett sits there, waits for his receivers to get down there, and now he's going to float it up into the air, into a massive body, is incomplete. And that's how the first half ends. What a wild first half, as it should be about 28-3 Browns. Instead, it's only 7-3, and they've got some things to figure out at the halftime break. They do get the wind back to their side now. Here's a broken tackle from Jakeem Grant. He's up past the 25 and now near the 30. Nice return for Grant to the 29-yard line. Let's see what the Browns can do. They lead 178-78 in total yards. Started out running well, and the last maybe 5 or 6 carries have really been stymied by the Steelers on defense. Now here's a boot action, throw to the right side. He's got Njoku. It feels like the first time we've called Njoku's name here today. I guess the second time. Just his second catch for 7 yards. Bunch formation to the left side. Deshaun Watson. Back to pass again. He'll take the short option. It's Nick Chubb right at the stick. Sets up a 3rd and inches. 21 runs, 19 passes. Pretty good balance. Turn around again. Little trap look. Nice block by Bitonio. That frees up Nick Chubb for the first down.
I like the fact they're running for it on short distances to pick up those first downs. That's certainly what you want to see, and successful there.
Indeed. Now Watson going to take off, pressure coming. Watch out, he's going to take a hit. And they're going to give Miles Jack a sack for that because I guess he was right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I don't know that should have been counted as a sack, but...
Yeah, pretty clearly running at that point.
Yeah.
Back to pass. Watch out, here comes Conklin completely whiffs on TJ Watt, and Watson stands there and takes it like a champ because that's what quarterbacks do.
That looked like coach mode.
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah.
5 wide now on a 3rd and 17. Browns have been stripped of all of their momentum here recently with some fun maddenisms. Here's a short throw to Donovan Peoples-Jones, and he'll get back to about the original line of scrimmage. His 6th catch, and now Bohorquez gets the wind to his back for a punt. We've tried, Wendell. We've tried. I can't figure it out, but it has been super frustrating. All right, 11:37 as that one's going to wind-aided its way into the end zone. Ball out at the 20 for the rookie Kenny Pickett. Derek Watt checks into the game, fullback, as well as 2 tight ends. Big 22 personnel here as they have been most effective running. They give it to Harrison. Look at Walker get around his man. Nice play there by Anthony Walker. Just a 2-yard gain. You saw him get right around his blocker, though.
Still engaged in the blocker while starting to make the tackle. That was actually really impressive from AWOC, because that's really hard to do, both engaged in a block and managing to get enough on the running back to affect a tackle.
3rd and 1. They're going to send Najee out of the backfield now. Empty backfield for the rookie Pickett. Can the Browns get home? They're going to chuck this one deep, and the defender stops for some reason. He's very lucky that he caught it out of bounds, Chase Claypool. But Ward, stopped.
Yeah, that was really odd. A lot about that was odd. That didn't look realistic at all.
It did. All right, well, the Browns do go 3 and out. Jakeem Grant makes a fair catch at his own 35-yard line, back out onto the field. Deshaun Watson and company. 10:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you for our Week 4 official sim of the 2022 season. And now they run it up the middle, and somehow Cameron Hayward is always there to tackle you for no gain. Cannot be blocked. He's like Fletcher Cox or Calais Campbell, apparently. Cannot be blocked in the run game. 2nd and 9, and now he'll wiggle, and now he'll panic, and he'll throw left side, and they'll actually lose a yard on that bailout to Kareem Hunt. So it started out so bright, somehow all of their turnovers have broken their something or other. Here's a nice angle route. Nick Chubb, first down, and a stiff arm to boot. Finally, a nice first down conversion, and everything except the celebration from Chubb is real.
Yeah.
On that play.
Yeah, that looked more like it. That's more like what you expect to see out of this offense.
Yes. Here's a little pistol look now. He'll roll left. Watson fire back across the middle. Got his man, but dropped it.
Ugh. He had that in
David Bell.
Yeah, in possession, and no way he drops that. We've all seen his hands as he torched Ohio State for over 100. That's no question he catches that one.
Nice little run there from Chubbs, kind of weaving his way through the middle. Sets up a 3rd and 4 after a 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4, they're going to spread them out 5 wide. Watson back to pass. And he'll fire right side. Tipped in, incomplete. Good coverage there as Njoku had it for a moment, and then it was knocked out of his hands. And with the wind at their backs, they're going to bring out the rookie Cade York from about 53.5. York's kick is up, and York's kick is no good. Looks like they're going to say that he pushed it to the right for reasons unknown. Had plenty of leg, but might as well give the Steelers good field position because why not?
Yeah. Feels like a Madden thing to do.
Yes. Yeah, the Browns of old, Red. Unfortunately, Madden still thinks it, and we can't get them to do so.
Unthink it. This is a new.
We can't get them to unthink it.
This is a new Browns Madden. I don't know how long that's going to take you to realize, but this is a new Browns. And unfortunately, we've talked about this a few times on the channel. I think realistically, it's going to take the Browns really doing something like making it to the AFC Championship or a Super Bowl or even a Super Bowl win for that respect to really be shown in the game and elsewhere. So it is what it is.
Another short dump off. It stymies this defense again. Absolutely balling out today. And you can see there, as Watson started out 15 of 17 and since has been 4 of 7. So it's still a very good day overall for him, but continuing to get better is needed here. Just leading 7-3. You don't want to leave this to stay like that. Option keeper on first down. Great read. 15, 20 to the 25, to the 30, 35 to the 40, 45, and then he'll get hit, unfortunately, at the 48, but a big run for Deshaun Watson. He gets up and he's a little fired up, and we'll take that.
More importantly, held on to the ball for the entire thing.
Yes, gosh, at this point, yes. I formation as we see Johnny Stanton check into the game for the first time. And they're going to play a little play action and then a quick little throw to Nick Chubb on the right side of the 50, get him out in space. And TJ Watt, the first one to bring him down, across the midfield stripe, now 2nd and 5. Again, appreciate everybody being in. Thanks so much to our subscribers, especially our new subscribers we've picked up in the last couple weeks. We really, really appreciate you. For our OGs that have been around for a long time, we definitely appreciate you guys as well. If you haven't yet subbed the channel and you'd like to, we would very much appreciate it as we make our push for 1,000 so that YouTube can give my wife some money so that she'll let me keep playing video games, which would be nice. But we very much appreciate it. Here's a nice throw and a first down catch. Donovan Peoples-Jones having a great day now, 7 for 61, and as he moves the chains once again.
Yeah, that intermediate passing game really was what was working so nicely early in this game, and they're finally going back to that, and that is showing some success here.
Watson wide open. Cooper on the left side was kind of surprised at how open he was. Had to catch the ball at his knees, but he gets a first down up to the 22, and he's got 7 for 61. Yep. Identical stat line to Donovan Peoples-Jones. That's wild.
That is wild. Not the best throw from Deshaun, but found the open man and the reception made, so that's all that really matters.
And the throw sets up a nice running lane for Nick Chubb. Complimentary football. And he gets 7, his best run of his last 5 carries, now 2nd and 3.
7:23, Wendell, is our current track last I saw.
Up the middle. How about this first carry of the day for Dearness Johnson, and he picks up 10 yards. Little stamina sub situation. And first down and goal for the Browns now.
Yeah, now you got to punch this in. This is such an important point to put this ball in the end zone.
Watson now, he'll roll now. Watch out, Wills gives up on it, and Hayward's going to trip him up as he was just about to get outside. Cameron Hayward, superstar player, and Jedrick Wills gets beaten. Shotgun look now for Watson with 3 receivers into the football game. They'll give it to Nick Chubb. He's going to angle his way outside and then going to get run out of room, and that'll be a short gain of 3. Now a 3rd and goal back to the 9. In addition, if you haven't yet joined the Discord channel, you can do that with the invite link in the description of this and any of our other videos for an opportunity to find out when sims are coming and get sacked up the middle by Stephen Tuitt. 6th sack of the day by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not sure how realistic that is, but it is what it is. So Cade York into the game to attempt this one from about 34. But we also chat between sims about all things football and Browns, and maybe most importantly, getting notifications before we sim so that you're not reliant on YouTube's shoddy bell system, but also an opportunity to vote on our AFC and NFC game of the weeks, which are the ones that we sim in addition to these Browns games. All right, 10-3 now. At least we're able to get some points on that one. Touchdown lead now 1:05 to go, third quarter. Again, Najee Harris, they show him coming out onto the field. He has been pretty much the only offensive focal point. You can see he's got, 70 yards rushing, and they have 93 as a team. So that tells you pretty much he's been the entire offense, as they're going to go short to Freiermuth, and JOK is right there. You can see Kenny Pickett, 10 of 24 for 61 yards. But take away those sack yardage that he has given up. 2nd and 6, he'll throw very quickly short over the middle, and caught by the rookie George Pickens out of Georgia, and then Pickens will be brought down very quickly. Greedy Williams right on his back. Here's a 3rd and 3. They're going to give it to Najee Harris. How about that play from Taven Bryan and Perrion Winfrey? Bryan just shoved his guard out of the way and makes a great tackle, and the Browns force another punt.
Yeah, massive stand there from the defense as they were able to just find a way to break that, or to stop that one from getting past the line. Really coming off the blocks nicely and forcing a punt here.
Yep, and Harvin now with the wind at his back as they just flipped it over for the quarter. Does kick this one into the end zone again. All right, 10-3 Browns now. Just starting the fourth quarter. An opportunity to put these chumps away. Give it a little outside zone look, and there's just way too many yellow jerseys right there for Kareem Hunt now. 7 carries, 9 yards for Kareem Hunt. Brings up a 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Watson. Now he'll roll left. Now he'll fire over because he's got a wide open Amari Cooper on the sideline. First down to the 38. Cooper was wide open.
Yeah, he was wide open. Just want the ball to be not, so poorly placed. He put it in stride, and that's up the sideline for a lot more.
Yes. Yes, it is. Up the middle, here's Kareem Hunt. He's got a little bit of a hole. Highsmith grabs on as well as Tuitt, but that's a nice gain of 6 for Kareem. 2nd and 4, staying on schedule, moving the clock. I'm okay with both of those things.
Absolutely.
Now he's going to roll back to the left. Now he's going to run, and he's going to turn and run right into the defender, because that's what you do. Another sack for Cam Hayward.
No, it's not.
I'm going to scramble. Just kidding. I'm going to run right into you.
You look like a fresh target. I'll go run over
there.
Yeah,
I'll run right into you. That's a new one for us.
Yeah.
Here's a quick throw on the right side. Slant route. Caught. First down.
I like it.
David Bell right there.
There's that possession receiver we were talking about. That was a beautiful snag out of the air as he just tight coverage, but comes up away with a nice contested catch. That was very much like David Bell.
Right formation in there now. Welcome in, Sean. Go Browns. Big throw left side. Caught. Whoa, knocked out of the air as Cooper kind of contorted his body a little bit, and then Cam Sutton hits him. Ball comes out, 2nd and 20. 2nd and 10 now. Watson, he's starting to get a little weird in the pocket, and he'll throw this one away. I'll take that.
Hey, Sean, welcome. I sent you a DM in our Discord if you want to go ahead and check that out. It should be just in your personalized, not in the actual channel, but in the separate. It should come from a venomous vicuna is what you should be looking for there.
Dropped by David Njoku. That was a first down. He had it in his hands, and the Chief has been not great today. And now a punt into the wind. Not a great one for Bajorquez, and it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say at the 17. Thought he was maybe going to get it blocked. Had that little hesitation on the catch. All right, 10-3 now, 11:46. I think we just need a nice scoop and score, a nice pick 6 here to really cap off this defensive performance as they go across the middle again to the rookie George Pickens, and Greedy Williams throws him to the ground. 2nd and 2, 11:15 and counting. Pickett. And he'll give it up the middle to Najee Harris. How about that play? Look at JOK.
Let's go.
Engaged with the lineman, and then just like, just kidding, I'm ready to tackle him now, and throws him away. Great tackle by the Joker.
And that's actually very much true to form. His ability to just work off of blocks and still make plays is next level. He's very, very good at that.
3rd and 2, they run the same play, and this time the Steelers are able to block it up, and a big 17-yard gain again for Najee Harris. That puts him up to 86 on the afternoon, as again he continues to be the only bright spot for this Steelers offense.
Yeah,
somebody moves a little early.
I agree there, Kish, and I think Harrison Bryant, who we have dubbed Abercrombie here on the channel, but definitely think he's going to have a big year this year. I think he's well-suited and come into his own of late and has the opportunity to be very, very good for the Browns this season.
Wobbler up into double coverage, and it's knocked away by JJ3. 2nd and 15. Pickett just threw up a prayer that's luckily not intercepted for him. 2nd and 15 now, motion coming from the top of your screen. That's Deontay Johnson. And now some pressure up the middle. Winfrey, ball's out! He sacks him! And it's going to be picked up by a lineman because why not? Dan Moore able to fall on that ball. It sets up a 3rd and 28, but how about a second strip sack for Perry and Winfrey?
Yeah, I love that. Would like to see the Browns recover, but still a 3rd and 28 is a pretty good turn of events here.
I very much agree. Don't rough him, don't rough him! Whew, he throws it away. I think we're going to get lucky. It looked like they were about ready to take his head off. 4th and 28, it sets up another Harvin punt. Again, wind aided. He's going to be able to really flip the field. Unless Grant does something unlikely, which is unlikely, up to the 26. We have seen 0 good punt returns. 0. We've seen 1.5 good kick returns in the entire history of the Sim channel.
That's right, the one on the very first Sim ever that went for a touchdown.
Absolutely wild. All right, boot action to the right side. Watson sees somebody he likes. He's got the rookie, David Bell, up to the 41-yard line and a first down. 3rd catch of the day for David Bell, first down Browns.
And that's the utilization right there for David Bell. That intermediate passing underneath of contested catches, that possession receiver. That's what you need to be using him out of the slot. And finally, you're not sending him on a streak route, on a go route deep to throw a bomb to. You're sending him underneath those intermediate routes to really find a way to come up with those contested catches over the middle like that.
Here's a quick throw again to Bell on the right side. Cut the distance in half. Sets up 3rd and 4 after a 2nd and 8. And Deshaun will step back into a shotgun again. Kareem Hunt into the football game.
I appreciate that, Kitchen. It's good to be on. I enjoy getting to be on these broadcasts when I can.
Another sack for Cam Hayward, who is God, and Conklin sucks at football apparently. 4th and 16. Browns will punt again.
Somehow I don't think either of those things are true, man. Although, according to Madden,
Right. Fair catch called for and made by Olszewski at the 26-yard line. Browns going to ask their defense to do it again. It's not a recipe I would subscribe to. They're going to be fine. They're going to take care of us. As you can see, MJ Emerson, top of your screen, already into the game because of stamina situations on that defensive side of the football. Now a blitz comes late as JOK hits him. It's a wobbler, picked off! It's picked off in the middle. John Johnson at the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10. He's going to get pushed out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
First and goal for the Browns.
Let's go. That's what we have been calling for all day. This defense finally steps up exactly when you need them to. Set up both by the D-line pressure, hitting as he's releasing JJ3 in a perfect spot to take advantage of the wobbler and goes and sets up this offense to really put this game away here. Love it.
Huge. Hugely huge. Love to see that. Absolutely need it now here. Watson pressure in his face, and he'll chuck it out of the back of the end zone wisely. Incomplete is the first interception of the game for Pickett. You can see him over on the sideline talking to his teammates now. Trips to the left side. One receiver to the right, Kareem Hunt in there. Maybe they spread him out and hand it off. They do. Up the middle and a run blitz from the linebacker and the Browns because they suck. Can't do anything. 3rd and goal now. They've gone backwards 3 yards. 3rd and goal. Gotta have it. Watson fires it over the middle, covered, but dropped again. David Njoku having a forgettable game as he has been so good in our Sims. And after the interception, the Browns are going to have to settle for 3 from number 3, Cade York, into the football game, and his kick is up, and his kick is good. Now 13-3. At least you have your 2-score lead intact.
That's right.
But I feel like 7 there would have ended it.
I believe so. With the way this defense is playing, you would think 7 puts this game away, but Still an opportunity here for the Steelers. So you really need to have another big, productive set of downs here for the defense again, and then offense has got to respond.
Yep. 13-3 now, 6:12 to go in the game. Hey, George, welcome in. No worries. Wendell Brian Burns is a good pass rusher from the Panthers, who is James's team, so he was making a point about, don't worry, Jack Conklin will look great when he shuts down a really good pass rusher from his team. Dion, we did not switch back to the original playbook. I just did some more tweaking of it and some more situational adding of plays because we didn't like how they ran a. We're gonna. Oh, lucky that wasn't in. Either picked off or called a fumble. It's going to be an incomplete pass. We didn't like how they ran a QB draw from their own 2-yard line, for instance. So some more tweaking of the playbook. But it is technically, was originally based at this point. It's not even close to it anymore, but it was originally based on the 49ers playbook. As this one's up in the air and caught, but out of bounds. Najee Harris, once again, Greg Newsome pushes him out of bounds, and they're going to go for it here on a 4th and 6. Big bull rush from the left side. Caught again as Ward's 3 steps behind the receiver, trying to intercept it, and that's going to be a catch for Deontay Johnson. A big catch, the longest reception of the game by far, and that gives the Steelers fresh set of downs into Browns territory.
Yeah, paying off going for it on 4th and 6 there with that gamble, but obviously the Steelers need it here.
Delayed handoff left side for Najee. He's working his way towards 100 yards on the game again. He has been the only positive thing about the Steelers on offense here today. Pickett now, turn around, they go play action. Browns bite on it big time. You can see there Walker, and that's going to pull him up far enough to get Zach Gentry into some space, and the tight end has a first down and goal to the 8-yard line here. And this is the difference when you're not able to put the ball in the end zone, because now all of a sudden this feels way ickier than it needs to.
Yeah, we should be up 4 touchdowns in this game if it weren't for all the fumbles.
I agree. Watch out, pressure from Miles, and he'll get there. When in doubt, Miles will come in for you, and he's got his 2.5 sack of the day, 8th on the season already here in week 4 for Myles Garrett. 3:20 and counting now. Browns do have that clock on their side. Here comes Myles again. Get out of my way and get on the ground. Pickett, let's go. Myles Garrett doing a little Irish jig with back-to-back sacks.
Yeah, I love that back-to-back sack action. Myles Garrett is the quintessential, just crucial playmaker on this defense. He just in that big moments, he's there and makes those huge plays just like that.
3rd and goal from the 26. Just don't rough the passer here. They're going to throw a screen to the right side to Harris. Ooh, JOK flips him. Wow. They're going to go down, and that's going to make this Boswell field goal a little bit deeper. Here's we have a 4th and goal, and it's going to be a 42-yard field goal. Into the dog pound. Wind behind him. Boswell's kick is up, and it is good. Now 13-6. We see an onside kick here. 2 minutes and all 3 timeouts. They're going to opt to kick it deep, it looks like. So the Browns with an opportunity to win the football game here.
Yep.
2 minutes and 7 seconds to go.
This is all going to be about positive plays, solid 1st and 2nd downs, and getting those first downs.
Indeed. Throw it to the right side, Stanton, and he'll fall out of bounds and lose a yard, I think, in the process. Fortunately, we're going to get the 2-minute warning, I guess. Actually, he should absolutely not have gone out of bounds. We would have taken the 2-minute warning right here.
Mm-hmm.
Outside zone look here for Kareem Hunt. Can he stretch it? He cannot. He's going to get dragged down. Steelers' run game has really been solid, and now, unfortunately, it's already 3rd and 11, and the Steelers haven't had to use a single timeout yet.
Yuck.
Yuck indeed. Now we're going to give the ball up the middle. Nick Chubb carrying that thing with both arms here in chew clock mode. He'll pick up 3, and then the Steelers do have to use their first timeout. We need a good one here, Bajork. Bajork is in. He's going to need the punt of his life. Just keep this thing up and give your team a chance. He does. Nice punt inside the 30 at the 27-yard line. Give it to him at the 29. So he does a nice job flipping the field. Pickett. I guess the good news is he can't just give the ball to Najee Harris, who has definitely been their best offensive player.
And Myles Garrett in the zone.
Traditional run game. Yep, and Myles is in the zone now. 2 linebackers right in the A gap. Let's see if they blitz or fall back. They're going to both fall back. Pickett now, short throw to the left side to Freiermuth, who steps out of bounds. 3 yards and a out of bounds to stop the clock. Welcome in, Mason. Yeah, go back and watch it. It shouldn't have been 13 points. We had some crazy fumbles happen for the Browns that were not real. Left side, rather, short throw, and Pickens catches it. He should have dropped it.
He should have.
Instead, they've got to burn timeout number 2, now a 3rd and 8 for the Browns. Miles gets around his guy again, fires a prayer right side, and of course Claypool brings it in, because of course.
Ugh.
What a wildly Hail Mary kind of play. Now pressure coming, and Jacob Phillips, who's in the game for stamina reasons, is going to get a sack. And they're not going to call their last time out. Interesting choice there. Here it is, long drag route, pick in the middle of the room. They never call that, and Freiermuth's able to get out of bounds. We're at the 25, and this is way too scary. 41 seconds, they still have a timeout left. Browns huffing and puffing. If I were the Browns, I would call timeout just to give my dudes a rest.
That's right.
Pickett, he's going to float it to the back of the end zone. Claypool, touchdown! Ward just stands there. You got to be freaking kidding me.
What was that?
I hate this game so much.
That wasn't even a play. That does not happen in the NFL. That was not even backyard football. That was like middle schoolers. I mean, what was that?
I don't know. This game has had everything, and it has been everything to make the Steelers.
I mean, that looked like
anyone
Pop
else.
Warner.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised, Rick. I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
That play looked like Pop Warner to me. That's what that was.
Everything's setting up perfectly for the Steelers walk-off pick 6 here. That's not real. I know, Sean, there's lots that's not real. I don't know what's wrong with the game, but it feels like it's getting more and more broken the further away from its most recent update that it gets. All right, well, now you got to do something here, Deshaun. An opportunity to be a hero, or you can stand there and take a sack. Highsmith and Watt will join you. And the Browns seem completely uninterested in using any of their timeouts. They're going to play for overtime. Why not?
It's EA's attempt to force you to buy the new game when it comes out because you'll hate the old game so much because they've allowed it to get so broken or something. I don't know.
Who knows? Well, here we go. Overtime. And just a single one of those turnovers that hadn't happened, or the Browns putting it in the end zone instead of kicking 2 of those field goals, and you wouldn't be in this position, but here we are, and now you're going to let a coin toss potentially change the season. And Steelers will, of course, win the coin toss and get the football back, and the Browns, for reasons unknown, take the not good win side, so a double screwed by Madden there. Thank you.
You know, the one bright light about all of this is that in our experience, the Browns, the real Browns, seem to do the opposite of what our sim Browns do at times.
Yeah, I was going to say that's true.
So that could mean we come out, swinging 4-0, and
that's true.
Put it past our Browns.
Yeah, that's very true. The years where we have had bad sim seasons, we've been much better in real life. That's right. True. I will give you that, kid. All right, 13-13 as that ball's incomplete. Easy now, Don. Easy. In the sim, you mean? Because we had a broken Baker for a long time in the sim, too.
We sure did.
And at least Watson will scramble once in a while. Baker never does. 3rd and 2 now. Browns with an opportunity to get off the field. Their defense has been so good. Pressure surrounding him. Miles again! There's
sack.
4.5 for Miles today. 8 for the Demolition Dogs, and a punt upcoming. And now if the Browns kick a field goal, it's over.
Yeah, Mr. Clutch does it again. Absolutely coming up in the crunch time. The big sack there. Absolutely had to have it. And now the offense with an opportunity to put this one to bed.
Indeed. All right, 1st and 10, the 25-yard line. Score points and win the game. You got 2 timeouts. Just run your offense. We're starting a pistol here. Haven't seen much of the pistol yet today. Give it up the middle. Maybe it could have been an option keeper. But they're going to give it to Nick Chubb, 4 yards. I'm all right with that. Let's keep going.
Yeah, those positive plays, so important. 2nd and 6 is a lot better spot to start than going backwards, obviously.
Until you do this.
Ugh.
God. 4.5 for Cameron. Anything you can do, I can do too, says Cameron Hayward. Miles has 4.5 sacks. 3rd and 20. And Watson stands there and takes a sack.
I love Cameron Hayward, don't get me wrong, but
11 sacks for the Steelers.
Pretty sure he is not on the same level as Miles.
Now Bojorquez from in his end zone with the wind, and he's going to kick this one real short because Boswell can kick a field goal from right where he caught the ball, because why not? We got to have something. There's got to be something on defense, because if they get about 5 yards, this game is over. Because they're not going to make Boswell miss. And they're going to turn around and give it to Harris, and he will get the 5 yards needed. They could just kneel now.
Yep.
They could just kick the field goal on 2nd and 2.
Well, at least they're running a play, because that still gives the defense an opportunity to make something happen here.
I don't know what it is, Lincoln, but it's not good, whatever it is.
It's like a hold.
There's a little holding there. We'll take that. Absolutely accept that mug and take it back. 2nd and 9. They're back to the 46-yard line. Give it again to Najee Harris. Little trap to the right side. Nice fill by Denzel Ward in the run game. And Najee still just at 99 yards as he lost another yard on that run. 3rd and 10. And the Browns need something really important here. Big stop, and looks like they're going to get it. Do you trot him out here from 46? What the heck? Why not? 63-yard field goal attempt with the wind at his back. And Stefanski's going to ice him. I mean, I'm all for your conspiracy theory, Lincoln. I just don't know how, like, if the game is really sophisticated, that they would go in and, like, make Deshaun Watson be terrible. Boswell's kick is up, and Boswell's kick, because it's the Browns, is 63 yards, and it's good, and they're going to lose the game.
Ugh.
You got to be freaking kidding me. Unreal. Madden gonna Madden, and they maddened early and often in this one.
All season long.
That facial expression from Kevin Stefanski, I don't know what else to do, guys. I really don't.
Ugh.
I really don't.
Hurts.
Game over.
It hurts.
Browns are 0-4, 0-3 in the division.
And if you look at everything but the box score, just look at the stats of this game, you would be sure the Browns won it. Minus the fumbles.
Enjoy the lake, Wendell. Sorry about that. Pickett was not good until the end, of course, when he was fine. Najee Harris ran pretty well. Whole bunch of dump-offs for Pickett. 5 catches for your running back and your tight end. Defensively speaking, Cameron Hayward at 34 years old or whatever he is, 14 tackles, 7 TFLs, 4.5 sacks for him today. Tuitt added another 2.5. TJ Watt added another 1.5. Highsmith another 1.5. Miles Jack. So 11 sacks given up by the Browns offense. But those freakish fumbles are going to ultimately be, maybe not, Darnell. Maybe we won't. Maybe somehow secretly they're just going to keep us from winning any game. And it's only the ones that I broadcast, because I simmed this game the exact same way yesterday with all the exact same games settings, and the Browns were up 35-6 at halftime. So I don't know. I just don't get it. Somehow about being live,
yep, Madden knows.
Play differently. Madden knows we're live. 26 for 37, just 232 for Deshaun, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Nick Chubb averaged 3.1 a carry, 18 for 57. Kareem Hunt, 10 for 13. Watson himself, 6 for 73. Best scrambling day he's had. 2 fumbles, of course, for the Browns. Nice day for Amari Cooper, 8 for 80. 7 for 61 and a touchdown for Peoples-Jones. How about 2 drops for Njoku? Those were huge. 1 drop for David Bell. Blocking today, Jedrick Wills and Jack Conklin each giving up 3 sacks apiece, because sure. Usukoromo with 10 tackles today to lead the Browns. 4.5 sacks for Myles Garrett, 1.5 for Winfrey. Jacob Phillips, Taven Bryan each add 1 as well. And then John Johnson had an interception that returned to the 8, and then the Browns went backwards and had to kick a field goal. So, I just feel totally defeated.
Yeah, Rick.
I totally feel defeated.
Rick, it does feel that way right here, and maybe that's because of 2015 is about the last time that Madden bothered to actually upgrade franchise mode in their game.
Browns are going to fall to
old version of the Browns. Yeah, sorry about that.
Just look at that screen. Just look at the ratings. 85 versus a 79 overall.
Yeah.
Probably better let the Steelers win in overtime.
Yep.
Steelers go to 3-1. Ravens are 3-0 right now. Bengals are also 0-3, which is interesting. Browns are 0-4 now. Here's the rest of the games that you can vote on. Not that I'm excited about doing any of them, but we will. Saints at Panthers. Buccaneers at Chiefs. Vikings at Jets. We just saw that one. Bears at Eagles. Packers at Lions. Football team at Titans. Patriots at Ravens. Giants Cowboys. Falcons Cardinals. Colts at Chargers. Broncos at Niners. Seahawks at Raiders. Rams at Bills. Dolphins at Bengals. Jags at Texans. That's a beautiful game. And we'll also do some quick records here. James wanted to know when the Browns play the... So the Browns get the Texans next week. Dear God, if we lose to the Texans...
Right, that would be...
Rage quit the season.
Start over again.
There you go,
Figure
week
out
12 Week 12 with the Panthers there for you, James. See, Saints, Panthers, Falcons. I was right. And a little NFC South run there in the middle of the season. All right. Let me get the records here for Kit, and then we will sign off. Appreciate everybody being on. Yeah, I don't know, Keith. Something happened. Sorry, I don't mean to take these things so personally, but it just really is like a gut punch when these things happen. So I apologize for being a negative Nancy. As we cycle through, Chargers 3-0, Broncos just 1-2. How about the Lions at 3-0? And the Saints also at 3-0.
This feels like we live in the land of opposites here in this Madden Sim.
Mm-hmm. NFL Power Rankings. Lions, Ravens 1-2, just like everybody thought. All right, well, it's been real and it's been fun, but I can't say it's been real fun here. Pittsburgh's going to go to 3-1. Browns get totally hosed about 7 different times. Their defense stood on their head all game until they didn't. And Steelers are going to win 3-1 is their record. 0-4 are the Browns. For Kit Nagy out on the left coast, Phil Nagy here in Central Ohio. We are Nagy on Sports. Appreciate everybody being on. You guys are the best, despite how crappy my PlayStation's version of our game is going right now. So today we'll say go Steelers, and as always,
Go Browns!